tell me what happened.
Thank you for having me.
What happened?
Well, I got to tell you, Maria, I never thought I would make international news for being a Florida man kicked out of a restaurant over my conservative values, but that's exactly what happened. But what happened is some friends of mine, some people that I'm just getting to know that live in my building, invited me off to this Paradise Books and Breads. Never been there, never heard of it. I go in, they're immediately asking me questions. How do you like working over at Fox News? Are you a conservative? And I say, yes, I am. Actually, I have a book out called Taken for Granted, How Conservatism Can Win Back the Americans Liberalism Had Failed. Get the book. And we talked about my brother, how he was murdered in Chicago last year in June, last month or yesterday made 7 months since he's been murdered. And a number of other issues like my pro-life stance, about progressive DAs who are exacerbating the crime issue. And the owner comes over to the table and says, I've been listening to your conversation. You are not welcomed here. And I said, oh, wow, did I say something that triggered you? She said, no, we are not politically aligned. I don't feel comfortable. You have to leave. I own this place. Wow. So I stood up, walked off from the table, shell-shocked, completely shell-shocked, because I've never had that experience before. And I went online and tweeted immediately after, and it got 2.5 million views and went viral. So I am disturbed what I'm seeing from folks, and I think this is a microcosm of what we're seeing across the country.
Well, it is. How many people were you in the group? I mean, were you talking loudly? I mean, it was a total of 5 of us, including a woman. So, you know, they've made things like, oh yeah, we didn't like what they said about women, and something about eugenics or something like that, and I'm telling them I'm pro-life. Like, what is it that made you feel uncomfortable? I imagine it did, because for some on the left, intolerance has become the norm, not the exception. So they want you to capitulate to all of their views, no matter what it is. But if you say, I believe in God, and I talked about my faith in God while I was there as well, if you say that I'm pro-life, then it's a problem. There's a target on your back. And let alone, don't let you be black and saying these things. You got to go, because you are now someone who's an enemy to your race. And that's how a lot of these liberal left-leaning people think. It is extraordinarily reprehensible. And I am thankful that since this is all taking place, that they've shut their doors down at least into next month. But I think there should be a real investigation into this, because this shouldn't happen to anyone. And I imagine if I didn't have the platform that I have, if I didn't work at Fox News, no one would know about it, no one would care, and they would get away with this. I imagine how many other restaurants across the country are doing this exact thing.
So this woke Karen coffee shop owner kicks out Gianno Caldwell because she overheard his conversation and realized that he was a conservative, and actually felt the need to go over and kick this guy out of her business. I mean, first of all, that is just so annoying. People like that are so annoying. Like, they can't stand the fact that somebody has a different opinion than them, and they need to do something so rude and so vicious like this. I mean, if I owned a coffee shop, I would understand that there's going to be Republicans, Democrats, liberals, conservatives, people who don't care about politics. That's not what my coffee shop is about. It's about selling coffee. So, I don't know, these people, they go on these ideological crusades, and they want to purge the world of people who don't think like them, and people who have different opinions on different issues. Abortion, he said that he was pro-life, and that was something that triggered her. Absolutely pathetic that she would do this. So I think he had every right to go on Fox News in front of millions of people, in front of the whole country, and out her like this for this kind of terrible treatment. And he thought that there might have been a racial component too, but even if there wasn't, I still think that this is terrible. Can we make coffee shops about coffee again, and not politics, and only having a certain type of clientele in your coffee shop? Let me know what you guys thought of this clip in the comments, and as always, thank you for watching.